Hi, I'm Ken and welcome to Melrose. I really like wall art and we've got some exceptional pieces here at Melrose. Some of my favorites are the new ones that we brought in this last season, and they're sculpted metal. This one happens to be a butterfly in flight. I think they're exceptional. They're really, really cool looking, and I love the ring effect that they're on. But I want to enhance this, and I think sometimes we can just take simple little items and add them to what is already beautiful and make it a little bit more visually exciting. And what I'm going to do here is take this stem of butterflies. It's one of our top selling butterfly stems, and we are going to cut it about right there. And I'm going to cut this section off as well. I'm going to make it into two. I'm going to add these butterflies to our piece of wall art already. And by doing this, I'm going to cut the stem just a little shorter. Let's see, right there. By doing this, what I'm doing is making this flat piece of art now come alive, and we're making it three-dimensional. So I'm going to take a cable tie and just overlap our two stems that we just cut. And if you can get your cable tie in there, there we go. I went through the wire, as you can see. I'll show it to you. It's on the back side of my frame here. And we're just going to cable tie them on quickly. Cut off the excess. Now what I really like about these butterflies are they're all wired. So they're wired just like this piece of art. So we're just going to bend and shape it, make it contour and go along with the flight of the butterflies that are already there. And the one butterfly we're going to bend down a little closer so that he hides the mechanics of our cable tie. And then we'll put the other one coming up the other way. So now just simple, quick little shaping of the butterflies. And now we've made this piece of wall art dimensional or three-dimensional. Now let's take it to the wall. See how pretty that looks? I think it's wonderful. One stem of butterflies, one metal wall art of butterflies in flight, and you have a masterpiece. And for those of you who like dragonflies, well, we haven't left you out either. We have a dragonfly version of the butterfly in flight, but this is the dragonfly. Again, with the metal sculpture. It's very flat, very two-dimensional, but it's a thing of beauty in its own. But we're going to enhance it with just a few spring blossoms. And we're going to set our piece down. We're going to take one stem of this blossom, and this mini flower blossom is also wired. So we're going to get rid of the stem. We have multiple pieces. Now I'm going to follow a little bit of that same flow of the butterflies, and we're just going to lay this on here. We're going to do some going one direction, and I don't think I need one quite that long. We're going to have a few going the other direction, and we're just following the form of the ring. Overlapping the stems here in the middle, and where they overlap, that's going to be our focal point. And let's get this piece in there as well. Now I have multiple stems that are gathered right here at the base. Again, I'm going to need a cable tie. So I'm going to go in and around. Got it hooked to the metal, just like before. And we're going to add a few spring blossoms too. This is one blossom spray. It's got ivy on it, a few petunias, a few pansies, and other little spring blossoms. We're going to put that right over our focal point, go in with our cable tie and secure it again. You can get it in there. And this little cluster will help hide the mechanics of the cable tie. Once you get it started, make sure you get it really, really tight. Once you've done that, you can clip off the excess. And so far, we've got it attached, but we need to do some shaping. So we're going to take the whole piece. Each one of these branches are wired. Again, I was looking for different materials such as the butterfly stem and now this mini blossom stem. Because it is wired, you can shape and then we can form it and make it go with the flow of the dragonflies. Maybe you wanted to extend it out a little bit, so let's bend it out a little bit and make this piece a little larger. A few blossoms here. Let's do it again on the other side. Some coming up inside the circle. It's important to shape everything so you get to see all the product and all the color of all the blossoms come through. The bright blues of the pansies and the petunias at the base, they just show off and they complement this brown coppery metal piece. Again, just a few blossoms and our metal piece of wall art, and we've created a new sculpture. Let's go see how this one looks on the wall. Sometimes once you hang it up, you've got to do another little shaping of the flowers to get them right where you want them. But again, they're all wired, so you can shape them and move them and change it. A wall piece or a wall sculpture that we've enhanced with more Melrose product.